Good morning. I'm a retired library media specialist and elementary school teacher. So let me share my screen and show you what I do. So I have two lectures. The first one is on spoon flour. And I use spoon flour extensively. And so in this lecture, I talk about, PowerPoint going. I talk about what spoon flour is, and then I usually show you some of the things that I've done with it. So you can make labels, design your own fabrics. I use it to print photos to put into quilts, and I use it to make my own quilt panels. So I show lots of samples of what you can do with spoon flour and different ways that I've used it. And then I take you to the spoon flour website and demonstrate how to navigate, upload photos, how to do some little tricks to get things you want out of it that they don't always necessarily want you to do. If your guild is familiar with spoon flour or you really liked what you heard and want to go further, I've also, for my own guild, done lectures on manipulating, doing some slight work on your photos before you upload them, to do pictures or to do custom labels and that kind of thing. So I can also veer off and, customize my lecture to what you want about spoon flour and digital printing. I also do one on use it all, you paid for it. I love scrap quilting and I hate to waste anything. And so I go over my quilting philosophy, which is that you are the curator of a textile collection. I never say it's my stash, it's my collection, and I curate it. And so I don't like to waste it. So I go over how you can reduce, reuse, and recycle your batting, your fabrics, how I organize my own collection and how I use all of my scraps. I give a lot of ideas. These are just two samples of some of the quilts I've done. The one on the left is done with selvages because I save those, and leaders and enders and scrappy pieces, and I try to use it all. And that's what that lecture is about. I also teach a Sew Scrappy class, which demonstrates the string piecing quilt as you go method. And this is the class sample that I originally made for that class. In the class, I start off by showing some of the scrap quilting that I've done using this method and the different results that you can get. And then we go over and we usually get about 6 or 7 squares done. You don't get the whole quilt done, but I feel like when you leave, you know how to do your quilt as you go string piecing on your scrap fabrics and battings. And then I demonstrate and we practice how to put it together. And those are my presentations.